I've talked about this on my channel so many times, but I want to mention it again in a different context with a different moral to the story, if you will. We're going to be talking right now about Git Good. If you're a long-time subscriber, you're wondering why? Why this topic again? Let it go. And me, I'm over here thinking, this is going to come off as really insecure that I keep talking about this in a similar context, but this has a different twist on it. The reason I found out the reason I don't like the term Git Good, and it's something that I didn't even think about until like this morning when I was reading through some comments. And that is that it's a completely weak point. It's a completely weak argument because it can be applied to absolutely everything. Everything. You can apply Git Good to everything. Okay, let's say you are a guy and your girlfriend plays video games and you want her to play this certain video game, she doesn't like it, you just say Git Good. Get good. See, to say get good at something, most people are not good at things they're not used to. It happens. I'm not saying I've never felt that. I've definitely gone into things with a blank slate, and I was actually pretty good at them. But for the most part, getting good at something means getting comfortable with it. And this was my philosophy with people telling me to drink beer. I don't like the taste of beer. And people are like, well, just get used to it. You have to get used to it. You have to find the one you like and then get used to it. I'm like, no. You could say that about anything, and so it's weak as fuck. You might think that a key that opens every door is a good key, but this isn't a key, and it doesn't open any doors. It doesn't reach any resolution. It's not clever. It's embarrassing. Here, I'm gonna try this. Let's say you don't like building complex Lego sets. You don't like doing it. You find it stressful. There's too many little pieces, too many little parts, okay? Get good, I could reply to you, which is to say get used to it, become proficient. Now, would I be wrong to tell you that you would enjoy it more if you were better at it or were comfortable with it? No, but fucking duh. I don't like this weapon, get good. I'm bad at this map, get good. I don't like this game, get good. I don't like this food, get used to it. I don't like this drink, keep trying it. Somebody doesn't just get good. Proficiency comes from experience. That experience has to be coupled with a sense of comfortability. Is that a word, comfortability? You have to be comfortable with something. So if you're uncomfortable with something, you're likely not going to take the time to get the experience required to be proficient. A while back I made a video about nutshelling and how it was the worst form of argument. Basically what happens is, okay, I'll explain nutshelling real fast here. This one used to really frustrate me. And it's on the same level as Get Good because it means nothing. And it's done all the time. So let's say someone's like, I don't like Call of Duty. It's a bunch of people running around, shooting each other, respawning, playing the objective. It's dumb. Yes, you just described the game in its basic form. Call of Duty does have running and shooting and objectives and respawning like most other shooters. That's like saying that I don't like a cheeseburger. Why don't you like cheeseburgers? Well, they just got all this bread and meat and cheese and different toppings on them. Like, fuck you. Like, okay, yes, that is the inherent quality of a cheeseburger. So no, I get it. But if you can't elaborate on the things you like or don't like about something, I just find your argument or your point to be kind of, maybe this is an asshole thing to say, but it's a waste of my time. Like, I can point out reasons I don't like something, okay? If you gave me like 12 seconds to kind of just form a little thought in my head, I could explain to you why I don't like a certain video game or food or genre of music. I don't just explain what it is to define why I don't like it. And I don't have any fear of just saying it's not for me. But here's the thing, when you're telling someone to get good, it's just as bad as nutshelling something to explain it. You can do it with anything, you can do it all the time, and it never reaches a resolution or adds anything to the conversation. Every time someone doesn't like a video game, you could tell them to get good. You could tell them to play it till they're comfortable. You could tell them to go get proficient in it, watch videos on it, and get better at it. You could. I have a friend that doesn't want to play Call of Duty anymore. He won't sit and play it anymore. Every fiber of my being thinks that maybe he would enjoy it more if he was better at it. But that's the thing, of course he would. To get better at something, you need experience, and that experience needs to be coupled with the ability to be comfortable. So none of that is possible if there's a little wall between you and all of that. See, there is a wall that we don't value enough, and it's our taste. It's our opinion. It's our prerogative. And that wall comes before we're becoming comfortable, experienced, proficient, or just absolutely pro level. Telling somebody like me that plays a wide variety of shooters and enjoys different ones at different times for different reasons to get good at something is a waste of your time and mine. So I'm making this video because I talked about smurfing and how I don't like that high-level players disguise themselves as low-level players so they can deceive matchmaking in order to get paired up with lower-leveled players, or to deceive players so that they don't know what to expect. And people just said, get good. And I was like, what the fuck, what do you mean? And then I realized, halfway through my sentence, just like there, halfway through my sentence, I was like, that's why I don't like it, is it can be applied to anything. I don't like smurfs. Well, if you're good, you won't mind smurfs. Okay, well, I don't like shotguns. Oh, if you were good, you'd stay out of the range of the shotgun. I don't like getting quickscoped in Black Ops 2. Well, if you were good, you'd be fast enough to counter it, or you'd be good enough to quickscope. If you can apply something like that to anything, then what's the fucking point? Wouldn't it be great if everybody was proficient, experienced, and comfortable with just everything? Oh, I don't like driving on the freeway. Get good. Oh, okay. The thing that really frustrates me is that there is some truth to it. Sometimes the reason people don't like things or they're not comfortable with things is that they don't practice. They don't get good at it. They don't try. They don't give 110%. And that's why it doesn't feel right to them. That happens. But when my friend tells me I failed my math test, I don't say get good. Okay? It'd be super easy and he'd be, oh yeah, you're right. That's like, oh god, where it's like, I lost something. And your friend's like, where's the last place you saw it? Thanks for being the most useless person in the world. If I knew the last place that I had seen it, then I would go there. A more productive thing to say is retrace your steps. So instead of get good, find something more original and interesting to say. Find something that adds something to the conversation, because the army of kids on the internet telling people to get good at things is overwhelming. It's an overwhelming force. But it's a lot of people saying nothing. Come at me with something interesting, blow my mind in the comment section below, give me a better, I'm telling you guys what to say and I can't fucking speak. Give me a better alternative to get good. And I will pin the comment I find to be the best. I might even make a fucking video on it. Leave it down below. I will see you when I see you guys. Good old fashioned rant. Fuck yeah, and fuck you. Ha! Get a little carried away.